Hi, I'm Christopher De La Rosa, and this is my MIT Maker portfolio. In 7th grade, I made a set of coil guns to explore how the coil parameters affected the projectile speed, which I measured using a 555 timer oscillating at 100 kHz, a decade counter, and a photo gate. This, of course, could have all been coded into an Arduino, saving me from a lot of headache, but I saw this as a great opportunity to learn more about circuit design. Fast forward a couple of years, and having much more electrical engineering experience, I felt comfortable enough to scale it up. I took the small capacitors and supersized them, giving the new system over 20 times the stored energy. I also decided to make it a multi-stage design, mostly because I couldn't get SCRs powerful enough to handle the current. Again, I opted for the hardware design and used the same photo gates to time the firing of each coil. I designed the 3D printed housing and, using the knowledge gained previously, calculated the optimal coil design, including wire gauge, turns, and length for each stage. In 8th grade, I made a remote-controlled hover car. I used a drone chassis and motors as the main body, along with a flight controller and some ESCs. By mounting magnets to a disc that the motor spun, it exploited the properties of a diamagnetic surface to produce lift. Initially, I used permanent bar magnets, however they were too heavy, and later switched to multi-pole magnet sheets. This provided a much stronger force-to-weight ratio and is what ultimately got the car to hover. Upon cleaning up, I noticed that depending on the relative orientation of multi-pole magnets, the pull strength could be changed. This realization gave me an idea for a novel magnetic fastener, which could house multi-pole magnets to facilitate the closure strength of such a fastener. I recently filed the application and have included a copy in the supplemental materials. Thank you for giving me the chance to present a small portion of my work. This was made using the limited resources at my home, but I hope to pursue greater goals at MIT.